Before I continue, there is actually a mistake on my part. I accidentally swapped Karin for Miki, and Miki for Karin. I hope you can forgive me for this. Thank you for your understanding. As noon comes to their school, the constant growls of the zombies are the only thing you can hear, and that's where Sato's group made their way through the corridor. Just as planned, there are no zombies around. This time, instead of capturing them, they plan to kill them all, as there are far too many. However, our boy Sato can't fight like our Wafius. With this thought in mind, Miki actually has a plan for him already, and that is for him to distract them and support them from the distance. Surprisingly, he actually agreed. That's new. While the zombies were wandering around the yard, they made their way to the gym, sneaking into the halls. Standing in front of the door, nervous and scared, yet he still followed the plan. With the girls in position, he opened the door and shouted as loud as he could. He immediately got the attention he wanted, like someone in my class who likes attention. The girls made their entrance, still acting cute, and quickly took care of the two zombies running towards them. The other zombies immediately run towards them, but with their swift movements, speed, and power, they easily manage to hold their ground. However, no matter how strong or fast they are, it is far too many for them to handle, but this has already been planned by Miki. When they cleared the main building, the hallway acted as a wall and prevented them from being surrounded. However, the gym is a wide place that can easily surround you. That's why they made a plan. The plan is simple, and that is to distract them with sounds. Zombies tend to follow human voices. They took advantage of this and told Sato to throw the cell phones with alarms around the gym. The alarm rang with the ringtone of Karin singing, and he continued to scatter the phones, which distracted the zombies. While still confused, they took this chance and immediately killed them. While busy fighting the zombies, a wise zombie jumped from the second floor, but Sato saw this and threw the cell phone at the zombie like a baseball ball hitting the bullseye. While distracted, a zombie manages to sneak behind him and bite his arm. Is this the end for Sato? Karin immediately dashed to save him, but it's too late. When he kicked the zombies' heads, it's already over. The zombies are all dead, and so is Sato. Just kidding, he. Some belts actually covered his arms and protected him from the bite. Lucky bastard. Ops, it looks like someone's pissed. She's mad because she clearly told him to close the door after throwing the phones. She scolded him for this. And she told him that he already knew that the zombie was coming, and she could easily dodge it even without his help. While the silence creeped in, Karin butted in and nonchalantly said that at least they were alive while giggling. After a tiring day, they could finally take a shower. Sato also wants to go, but was denied and told to stand guard angrily. She is clearly angry about what happened earlier, but that's just to show that she is worried about him. In the shower room, it is still clear that Miki is angry from earlier. He is saying that he is better off dead. Karin teased her because earlier, it was all written on her face that she was worried, but she still denies it. Tsunere maybe. Inside the school's judo room, filled with zombie students that are learning judo. One of them particularly stands out, a massive student who looks like he could bench press a truck. He squares off against Karin, towering over her like a mountain. With a size like that, you'd be scared too, right? But you know what else is huge? Hey. Of course, Karin's confidence, what else would it be? With one swift move, she flips the giant onto his back like he's a sack of potatoes. Sato is left in shock. After tying him up, Karin casually mentions that even as zombies, these guys can still use their martial arts skills. It's all muscle memory. Even our boy got his ass flying just by standing close. Would you look at that? Let's be real. Sato's about as useful in a fight as a screen door on a submarine. But hey, he's got one job: carrying zombies around. Yep, our boy is officially the human zombie carrier. It's been a week since they cleared the gym, and the group's been busy clearing the rest of the school grounds. Every morning, they eat breakfast, then Miki hands out the day's assignments. Karin and Sato have been either killing or capturing zombies, keeping the males because they're stronger, and killing the females as they are weak. The school's nearly cleared, with just the schoolyard left to go. But here's the kicker: their supplies are running low. In a few days, they'll have no choice but to venture out of the school to scavenge. Sato, full of doubt, asks what Miki's plan is. Karin tells him to chill. Miki's got it covered. Her plans have worked so far, right? But building a kingdom of zombies, now that's a crazy idea. As the saying goes, the difference between a genius and stupidity is that a genius has its limits. After another exhausting day, They return to their temporary base. Miki offers them tea, and Sato gratefully accepts. While Miki isn't always in the front line, she's got her own weird tasks, like doing creepy experiments on zombies or working on the computer, which creeps Sato. Out of nowhere, Karin tosses a deck of cards at Miki. She catches it without missing a beat. Apparently, they found the cards in the judo club. To lighten the mood, Miki suggests they play a game of Old Maid. Sato's surprised. Who knew someone like Miki played Old Maid? For some reason, the thought actually scares him a little. Sato proposes a friendly wager. The loser has to obey one order from the winner. His plan: to stop Miki from going off the deep end with this whole zombie kingdom nonsense. But, as usual, things don't go as planned. Karin immediately misinterprets his intentions, playfully accusing him of being a pervert. To Sato's shock, Miki doesn't seem to mind. Now, all he has to do is win the game and save the day. Right. Hey, what happened from stopping her? As they play, Miki starts discussing their next steps. With supplies dwindling, they need to find more, and fast. She's been keeping tabs on the outside world using the internet and found out there are other survivor groups nearby. Sato, ever the hopeful, wants to find them right away. But Miki, the eternal realist, warns him that it's not that simple. In a world where society's rules have gone up in smoke, trust is in short supply. Miki breaks it down. There are 3 types of groups: those who don't want to get involved, those who want you to join them, and those who are begging for help. Sato, still clinging to the idea that there are decent people out there, feels conflicted. But Miki's already made up her mind. No matter how big a group is, when supplies run low, things are going to get ugly. And in a fight, the biggest danger is hesitating to pull the trigger. Her warning to Sato is clear. When push comes to shove, he's the one who's going to be in the most trouble. The game ends, and surprise surprise, Miki wins. So much for Sato's big plan.